Hey everyone, it's Two Pretty D's with Positive Podcast Sussex and bringing to you, oh my goodness, so much news happened today.
Right.
But specifically around Randy Andy.
Yes. Prince Andrew settles sexual abuse lawsuit with Virginia Giuffre.
Yes.
Yes. And this weekend has been quite, it's been a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
And we've kept a low profile.
Yes.
Because we know with the royal family, one thing always leads to the next. So it's always, charades.
Right.
Yes.
Smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors.
Always about good PR.
Mm-hmm.
And now we know why the letter from the Queen about Horsey.
Yes.
Cow Miller. Mm-hmm. Yes. It was all a ploy.
Mm-hmm. So, one of the things, this is an article by Benjamin Weiser, Weiser, and it's from the New York Times. And it says, Prince Andrew, the disgraced second son of Queen Elizabeth, has settled a lawsuit brought by Virginia Giuffre, a woman who had accused him of raping her when she was a teenage victim of Andrew's friend, the notorious sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Excuse me, I had to cough. According to a new court ruling in Manhattan on Tuesday, the amount that the 61 will pay Ms. Giuffre is confidential, but we do know that the lawyer said it was going to be a substantial amount. Yep. That's before legal fees.
Right.
And that he also intends to make a substantial donation to a charity in support of victims' rights and sex trafficking, etc., etc., etc. And personally, I don't want to see that family, the York family, anybody in that York family involved in sexual abuse charities or anything.
Oh, you mean like that's their thing, though?
No, they need to stay away from that.
Yes,
they need, right.
But that's their whole MO, which is sick.
Exactly, because there's no, let's say, it doesn't seem valid or real, or because of the type of people they hung around with for so long.
Oh, I know.
And they must have known a little bit of those people's,
You mean Epstein and
Ghislaine and two Americans, Weinstein,
yes.
and there was another one,
Kevin Spacey,
and all those different people. You should know. You should have known back then.
Oh, he knew
that these people were shady.
People.
Exactly.
Well, those are his people.
Right.
He's always been around shady people.
Exactly.
From finance to everything. So.
Right. So that means that, all the things that he said when he went on that television show, that he was not, what you could say, he didn't know her. That picture wasn't him. He wasn't, that wasn't his arm around her waist. That's not his fat fingers.
Right.
He was actually that night in a pizza parlor at Worthing. So all those different things, I think, he is admitting to by this settlement. Everything he has said, he's admitting to that, and those were lies. And he's also admitting that what he had said about
sweating.
Sweating. I know all those different things were lies,
right,
and the fact that
that he tried to disparage her, tried to demean her, called her all kinds of things under the sun.
Exactly.
Had newspapers going after her.
Right.
And all the while knowing full well this fool was guilty.
Right. And saying that this was a lawsuit she claimed was just to collect money from Epstein's estate, etc., etc., etc. But one of the things that this article said that I thought was quite telling.
Yes.
Now, while he might, doesn't have to make any sort of news and keep quiet in the upcoming months around the Jubilee celebration, and we're not going to have articles talking about his affair.
Right.
One of the things this article said is that, and this is a lawyer for Giuffre, said, Andrew does not in any way insulate himself from any criminal liability that would otherwise exist.
Exactly.
Right. What does that mean to you?
He's guilty.
Yeah. Or it's not over.
And it's not over. Anybody else who has a valid claim can pursue criminal
case against him.
Correct.
Oh, a civil case against him, because she's one of many.
And this was a civil case.
Right.
Can she also pursue a criminal case?
I don't know if she would, because I think for her, she tried the criminal route with Giuffre.
She wanted to expose him.
Yes, and she wanted him to admit. And so in his statement, and the amount of money that he's paying is admittance, because who would give that much money?
Right.
Who would go back on everything they've said in an interview?
Right.
You know, when all the Yorks got together and surrounded Andrew, and
right.
you know, all these
and
things.
the Queen going out with him in the car.
Yeah, going to church with him,
Yep.
and then all the he said he would cooperate with legal authorities, with the FBI, the MI6,
all lies,
all those different things.
It's sad when the FBI has a billboard for you out in
Exactly.
Buckingham Palace,
and he never cooperated with any of them. So for him to come to this settlement says that everything that he said in the past, lie.
Oh yeah,
everything that they've claimed against him that he's not paying them says he's guilty.
Yes,
he's guilty. And I think one of the girls, young ladies in an earlier suit, had received $5 million before for legal fees.
Okay.
So I don't know how much. I think you just said there was an update as to a potential of how much money he could pay her.
Right, and I thought it was going to be an undisclosed amount. I know it said they have reached a court settlement for an undisclosed amount. Andrew will make a substantial donation to the charity, and they put together some BS comment.
You think it could be upwards of 10 million?
Well, you know how
the
news is in their back pocket, so all of a sudden there's now an exclusive from the Telegraph saying that the Duke of York will pay his accuser more than £12 million using money from the Queen. Yeah. Which really means
the Queen is paying.
Right, but where's she getting that money?
The taxpayers.
Thank you.
So the British people is paying for his his sins.
Correct.
Yes. And this all happened.
And if I were a taxpayer, I want to see the breakdown.
Right.
What did I pay for? The lawyer, all those legal fees. And can I get the hookup?
You might see the legal fees, but you won't see the amount Virginia is getting unless she.
She's not going to disclose it.
If she discloses it, if he breaks any part of that agreement,
right,
she could break it. And
well, they're trying to get her to try to. The reason they're putting this article out is try to bait her. She ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. But the other thing too is that she might the charities have to disclose how much they pay.
Exactly.
And you may not find out how much the Queen paid today, but when she filed her taxes, you'll find out how much she paid for Andrew. You'll find out.
And then, like I said, maybe she just sold an island, and
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But
the thing is, why this settlement now?
Exactly.
And you had said something to me. You said that you think it's about a deal. Maybe Charles said, "Yeah, we'll go ahead, Mom. I'll let you do this if you make Camilla Queen's consort."
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, that's all his mission. This has been a mission in the making for
for a long time. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So.
But
apparently he won't be in any public appearances except for on the 29th for the Thanksgiving for the Duke of Edinburgh.
Why?
But it's like come on.
Is it a church service? Or?
Yeah, it's a church service for his dad.
Okay.
And then after that, bye.
Yeah. We don't want to see. I don't want to see him
Nobody
in public.
wants to see him.
I don't want to see him or what's the other one who's Sarah Ferguson. I don't want to see her. I don't want to see any of them. They're all collude together.
Right. But, the other thing is all of this was all ploys and distraction.
Right.
Of which was a positive distraction.
Yes.
Dare I go down that path?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Go
or
ahead.
Do we want to finish the...
Wait.
No, I do need to close out about Tampon and Camilla and their evil deeds.
Or you could talk about that, or we could just talk about mostly, I think we really wanted to focus on the fact that Andrew, everything he said was a lie.
Yes.
This honorable man is a dishonorable pedophile, and we've, gotten to that point where we've
he's a sweaty nonce.
Yeah, he's a sweaty nonce.
Okay. But the positive thing out of all of this is, well, one, they finally learned, leave Meghan alone.
Right.
Don't drag her name into anything.
Yes.
But they always try, and of which we had a delightful distraction this past weekend in the U.S.
Okay.
So, what we have, American football and the Super Bowl, and of all people was a special guest that we didn't even know was going to be there.
Prince Harry!
He was there, and oh my gosh.
Yes.
It was nice to see him, and a pleasure.
Yeah, and he was there sitting next to his cousin.
Yes.
A York. And I
can't get over these articles that say, oh, Harry's there with a friend or something stupid like that.
And left Meghan he said Harry's there with a royal. That's
you
what
mean
they
his
said.
goddamn family?
No, he's with a royal, kind of implying that he's not a royal.
Yeah.
And left Meghan at home and all these different things. And I was like, you know what? And I was really glad when you saw him. He was just sitting there. He looked bored. He wasn't celebrating with her. He
was chilling.
He was chilling.
Yes.
And because of that, we saw all these, I have to say, squatties saying things like, oh, I knew they were friends. I knew they were this or that. And don't anybody say anything different because I'm going to come after them. I'm going to block them. Oh, I'm going to do this or that.
About you, Janae?
Yeah. And then,
I'm sorry.
And then I saw people, I was like, okay, whatever. Then I saw people were like going after other squatties, and then which was weird. I was like, no, let's not fight over that person. No, that's not worth it.
Plus, we don't care. Yeah. And this is the same chick who was living in Meghan's house. Excuse me.
Yeah, we here for Meghan and by extension Harry. If later on we don't know anything about that family, we don't know what they talk about.
And Harry said, "Bye."
Exactly.
Bye, Felicia.
Exactly. So if because Harry can't even get security to come into that country. Right. So if later on they say, oh, this is the person that we always talk with, we're friends with, that's fine. That's fine. I'm positive. That's fine. No problem. But let's not, as a group of people who are here to support
Meghan and Harry,
let's not fight amongst each other about anybody in that family. No. If I were to see Prince Harry sitting next to William, I am not going to all of a sudden start liking anything William posts because I don't know what that relationship is like. I don't know what that meeting is for.
Oh, no. That's space.
Just in case, If I see him sitting there with Camilla, that to me.
But you're saying with Eugenie.
Yeah.
Eugenie.
Yeah. We don't know
cousin.
Anything. Yeah.
Right. We don't know.
But, so they could be the best of friends or not the best of friends. She could just be there for PR because everybody knew that
her dad was about to get
admit guilt. That's or it could be the other two who are the future is there.
Oh, she about to get cut off.
Yeah, they're cutting people off.
Yep.
And
she ain't gonna have no money.
Yeah.
Yep.
PC already said,
and then her dad made it worse.
Yeah, me and Camilla, we're
gonna be king and queen running this thing.
Exactly.
Which I hope the monarchy just falls.
Yeah, with a smaller
coronation,
royal,
which is hilarious. Why are you planning a coronation? This woman is not even dead yet.
You have to. They're already planning. I know. But anyway, it's like, so we don't know, and so it's like. Just let's not
Look, I'm still not a fan of hers because she's still living in Meghan's house. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I can't get past that
until you find out what's going on.
Exactly.
And actually, it's not her living in Meghan's house. It's more so the reporters,
right?
And the royal family is not objecting to it.
Correct.
And the royal family went after Meghan for that $2.some million that they paid,
right, to invest in their home.
And Meghan paid her millions to decorate it on the inside.
For
that
her,
process,
yes,
for her aesthetic,
right?
So for them to hang her all those years
for money that was supposed to be already dedicated for
that, and they accepted it.
Yes,
that's the part that pisses me off.
Right,
I don't see nobody complaining about
that.
Exactly. So
so whatever relationship between the two of them, it could have been just like, fine, go ahead, live there, whatever.
Yeah. That's your personal business, right? But anyway. So my thing is let's not fight amongst ourselves about that.
But what we will agree on,
Harry was cute.
Yes, rocking the white T-shirt.
I know.
Got the suit jacket
with Cedric the Entertainer.
I know. And the whole LA Rams. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Yeah. And then Lady, I'm sorry. I was reminded that.
And then the LA Rams, they tweeted it not too long ago.
Oh, really?
A picture of Harry holding the trophy.
Oh, awesome!
In the locker room. So
awesome.
it's just like, oh my God.
Okay, we have to, yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then, Harry always goes back to the sports team. Whether you're the winning team or the losing team.
Yeah.
He goes to both teams and he says something. This time I'm glad he just went to the Rams. I hope he just went to
the... Is that Ludacris behind him? Let me stop.
Oh, no, that looked like Rich Hughley.
No, that's one of the players. That's one of the players.
Anyway, but...
Oh, D.L. Hughley? Yeah, that's right. That's
D.L. Yeah. But he was there with Cedric the Entertainer. And Cedric the Entertainer has said crap about him.
I know.
He has this skit.
I know, right?
Yeah. About Prince Harry and why they need Archie and stuff like that, which is funny. And I posted that.
Yep.
And people were talking about Prince Harry and the handshake back there with Cedric. I was like, oh, he know the handshake. He knows
it. He's got it down pat from way back when.
He learned it from was it the South African team or the team from they won the
rugby World Cup, from New Zealand?
No. It's from Africa.
No, it's the African team.
It's African team. And we posted that with Keenan and Peele.
Yes. Similar to Barack, how Barack greets
black people. He knew how to greet them, Oh, the handshake and the shoulder pat versus, just hi. Just the shoulder pat. So we are really, it's really nice to see him out and about, happy. That's all we wanted to talk about. The two things that happened today and this weekend.
Yes, but we had to get you guys up to date.
Yeah. So we still have to focus on, keep an eye out there, be alert, because Prince Nonce is still going to be going through some things. He might have gotten through this big thing, but you never know who else might be coming after him. With Giuffre.
Oh, yes. Understood. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But who knows who else is out there that's going to...
Exactly. Yeah. And so the royal family,
or what is Ghislaine going to disclose?
Oh, yeah, what else hasn't been disclosed?
Exactly.
Yes. So he is, we know
he'll be sweating.
Yeah, he'll be sweating. His family, the royal family, the Yorks, who've always...
He is the disgrace, and he put the royal stain.
Yes.
He's the stain.
And they shouldn't be trying to tangle up Meghan's name, mention Meghan or mention Harry whenever you talk about him.
Exactly.
I absolutely hate
And if you see it, don't even click on it. Just walk away.
Yeah. That's why I hated seeing her there with Harry, because now this came out about Andrew. It's like, oh, crap. Why did that have to come out? You know what I mean? So,
like you said, they know about how to manipulate the press.
Yes, that's true. So, but I'm glad that Prince Harry's living his
best life. Yes.
Whoa.
And looking good.
I know. Looking very good. Meghan is such a I think it's Dr. Zane. I'll have to double check who said he's a horrible hostage. She's a horrible hostage taker. A horrible gold digger. And manipulator. She doesn't know how to do a job. Somebody needs to talk to her about it. But anyway, so we're gonna go back to working on the history.
The next phase, getting into the sex, Coburg, Gotha, and those winters.
Yes,
those winters.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Bye. Subscribe.
Join.